we could be seeing waving our goodbyes to the FaZe clan of stage 2 in just 1 minute and 40 seconds time. Let's see. Spray through the smoke. It's wild, but it's taken down NiKo. What a way for it to potentially end. He cannot contribute, but
with headshots. mousesports looking to find their first gun round since the first 3.
Okay, big round of play here, ladies and gentlemen. Henry's painted the picture. Now it's time for mousesports to make this last chance count. Oh,
that's
wow.
his signature move. He does that so often and always gets it so cleanly.
Big frag. Carrigan's going to be forced now to watch this potentially the 15th round appear.
Massive round for the UK side. That could be one of their best rounds. Maybe not in terms of how pretty it was, but how in terms of impact. Because look at the economy state now for AGO. This is an opportunity for Endpoint to just break the T-side economy, which they've already relatively been able to do in this round. The 4 AKs being upgraded, a lack of utility as well.
Oh, crucial! Oh, crucial!
Get planted, but MBK dead right after. Retake is up for Astralis. It should just be easy.
Oh, goodness, Glaive!
What is going on, Glaive? Are you okay, my friend?
Oh.
Glaive.
Car holding. Fuck.
God damn it, I could have.
Oh, you got it, you got it. Flashbang. Double flash run in, there we go.
Flashbang. Wait, why didn't he plant yet? Careful, maybe no bomb T-steps or something.
Nah.
Think so?
No, it had. Dude, he didn't have the bomb. Careful. Check T-steps or something.
Oh!
Yep.
What's the play here, guys? Tell me what to do.
I don't know, go
Perfect.
buy a gun, T-spawn.
Dude, he doesn't have time. You could literally run away.
Uh-oh. Monka W.
He doesn't have time to get the bomb and go to the...
Alright, whatever. Superior
Go
in
buy a
angle.
gun, is that what you said?
Yeah.
I mean...
ET side, I mean, yikes. That's their best case scenario. That's what they're going for. Device back off the AWP, back onto the Krieg. It's last round of the half, and so Astralis will be buying these guns. They've been keen for the AKs. Those nades are perfect, and double grenade kill for Astralis. You love to see it.
And at what point are you just down on your luck if you're FaZe clan? That is just unbelievable targeting. Good stuff there, and they get 2 out of it.
Guess where Device is, by the way? About to be in the
action. Smokes off the short side phase. They back away. They give that up. They rotate around to Monsters. Zipnik's here with one of these scouts. Devices also arrived now. And here's the 5-7 chiming in with 1. There's very little time, and now the bomb is dropped. Zipnik's in the clutch, and he gets that shot. Is there time for Olaf? Zipnik's has done it with a scout and a USP inside of the B-bomb site. My goodness, that is a clutch of the ages from Zipnik.
He used it as a fake flash for ramp. It did kind of force him off, I suppose. JW is going to be forced out, and they're going to descend lower with a vengeance. All 4, make it 5 now, descending towards the low site. Bronze lost his life elsewhere, taking the initial duel. Golden, he's going to be forced out of windows just by bodies alone. There's just so many players, he's overwhelmed. Doesn't make it look like that. That's ridiculous from Golden. A 3rd frag. I did not see that one coming. Frozen and Woxic, they're going to do their best to pick up the piece.
That tally.
Oh, Chad, you prophet. Perfect. The opposite of Caster's curse. It's a Caster's blessing. Simple will manage to shut him down after his opening frag. So the trade comes in, albeit a little delayed. NiKo, however, very aggressive up towards jungle. And I've noticed that we can see kits through walls now. There's a bit of a debate going on amongst the Goonies.
Rush said he forgot that it was turned off. So last night when we were actually
fragging out,
games, he said, "Oh, I'll turn that command on." And I said, "I don't like it. It's a bit jarring."
It is a bit much when there's like 5 kits out on the map. They're everywhere, and they're green as well.
Yeah, it can be
Think quickly. A grand total of 1 smoke for the B defense, and that will be on Golden. They are heading towards A though, but JW has arrived in time.
They've got full mid control here. Are they going to check Crim's trash position? Commonly overlooks, and once again it is. Gets 3 from here. The smoke actually helps him out tremendously. They've got great screens as they come through as Crims picks up a quad kill now. Still alive and kicking as well. Finds a Krieg, and now poor old Valda trying to take him down, deny the ace potentially. He could be walking into the crosshair, and there it is. Ace found for Crims, holding in one of the most basic positions you can probably find on the map. Nothing too flashy about it. One player overlooks it, Chad, and it all falls down.
Yeah, and you have to think about JW going over to B and dumping that smoke. We talk about the Ts, right? When they get control of the map, they're calling out what CT-sided utility is being used. Oh, they're doing the banana control, the 2 mollies. Oh, there's a flash here. They've dropped
Maybe
their
pick
smoke.
this one up, but this could be the upper rush here. Flamey's there with the Desert Eagle. We know how good he is with the weapon, and it's a team kill to kick things off. Bit of contribution from Flamey there, and it's trading in favor of Na'Vi for now. Not until NiKo arrives, though. Simple with the USP, it's enough, but he hits the headshot. NiKo somehow gets away with it. 3 kills in total. That should have been the round, and maybe it still is. No, NiKo wins it with the AWP.
He's
Unbelievable.
furious. 4 kills from NiKo. He wants to get his kills on par with Simple. 29-30 as these two stars clash in the server tonight. My goodness, they're going supernova, both of them. And we'll see that again. Let's see the NiKo 4K. So first into the site, second, these are fine. These are necessary. This is the duel he wins versus Simple.
Big one.
Simple switching to the USP. NiKo had 13 HP for that. I mean, it was all looking like doom and gloom. Electronic and Simple left to clutch it out, but all NiKo to save it. Quad kill from him. Tactical timeout brought to you by the...
He's a trapped in connector. Is this going to prove to be a blessing or a curse? Right now, it's looking good. They get themselves another device. Does Deeg Brokey from the round? Zipek's going to try and deal with the mid peak, and he will. Now we're 2-on-2. Olaf on a very lengthy wrap in through the backline. Zipnix is aware. He's anticipating this push. Device is really the only man in any danger right now, but maybe not. Just Cold left to beat, and the sprays missed. Cold trying to get revenge for Nuke, and Device is dodging him, Deeing him down, and it's an 8th round for Astralis.
Wow.
Device shooting the body again.
God.
He is living in the head of Cold's era right now.
Rent-free, baby.
That is pretty wild, actually. What was that, a 2-on-4?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I mean, you know, it doesn't matter, but Zipnix, he like you said, he even had the read, man. He doubles back. A player comes out of the connector, and he makes noise, and so Device goes to check
Go for
it.
this initial pick, and we'll see if there's any smoke or flashes behind it. It's just going in dry to see our Guardian pick, and it works out for one. Surely not a second. The Mac 10's too close.
Tag one.
He did. He wallbanged straight in,
That's
and Watson's
insane.
done enough to finish the job. He's got to tag another one. Shooting from the hip. Carrigan tags up Brolin. 3 are hiding behind the sandbags. Goldenson needs a fresh mag for the repeat. Imagine if Carrigan got another one. Holding down Banana, some close quarters orphing. He's contributed to 3.
This is actually sick from Carrigan. Will they check the sandbags again, knowing he's probably fallen back at this stage? Surely
Fire
they
a
give
shot
it
now,
just,
Carrigan. Go
just a
on.
courtesy check at this point. Make sure it's clear, Brolan, and indeed he will. Great shot. He's on for one hell of a round. Not the ace, but he's contributed massively here. I question whether he should have the orb considering Vox is available, but I was dead wrong. Carrigan about to get the 4th kill here, and it's a beautiful one. That is what it's all about there. 1 saved AWP and a P250, and that's all it takes. Steps, 1 in front of logs, 1 in the logs. Shots connecting at this point as well. Fnatic are so aggressive and active at the start of these rounds here. It's forcing the hand of Astralis. They have to go up towards quad, but they're not done just yet. If this kill comes in for Dupree, they might stand a chance, but before I can even finish the sentence, Brolan will get all 3. The master of the pit position doesn't need the Krieg, manages to light them up and recover an AK-47. 6-1 Fnatic.
They've done their homework.
Here on Overpass, everything comes up in favor of Astralis. They take us to the stars and back as they close this series out 2-0. Join us after a quick break. We're going to try and break this one down and show exactly what this means for the standings. Stick around.
He's actually still heading back to B. Not sure what his plans and intentions were with that. He now will return to Flusher's domain, and chances are his back's going to be exposed, as will Zipex. Flusher, Flusher. He squandered his shots and now tapping away. He needs to find the shot. He can't. On to JW, looking for the 1 versus 3. He's under a lot of scrutiny, but he does cross the line. 2 back-to-back 3K clutches. JW pulls home the second.
The fact that he is keeping his form is probably the most unique thing about JW, because his playstyle is very
erratic.
Risky. Yeah, and we never know what he's going to do. I don't think he does half the time. It's difficult to see him have 2 good days back-to-back. That was a problem we had during stage 1, Henry.
Absolutely. Performances against Big where they actually fell flat. JW wouldn't turn up at all, but way towards inside. Bomb planted. A rare victory in that sense. The round surely falls in favor here of Na'Vi. Oh, hold on. A couple of kills now.
A lifeline.
Yeah.
NiKo's not looking for this, though. The ram flank's coming in. He'll be able to explain it, but Electronic has found the frags with just a scrap of... Oh, dear! That was a nasty way to go. Craters and retrieval of the kit. Boomich fortunately has one, and he's still totally safe and sound.
Yeah, they got plenty of money as well, so not a huge deal. Would have been nice to bring the double orb setup over. They still got it. Looks like they're just going to convert this 16-12, to be honest with you.
That's pretty clean. That is actually as clean as it can be.
From a 12-3 half to a 16-12, that's going to be something.
Some way, Device is suddenly thrown into this clutch. 1v2 required. Alexa B has the bomb on his back, but Device with the wall bang through the sandbags. 7 seconds, Valde burns to death. Wow. And that's how it ends for OG. Astralis, they take the 2-0. And Valde feels bad, man, for him there. Astralis get the job done in 2. A good effort at the comeback from OG, and it's...
Brad Coldzera swinging into him, and that's the equalizer. Now the round gets interesting.
Certainly does. Flamey and Simple, though. Up against Olofmeister, who nails a shot towards Shaw there. Takes a bullet to the face for his troubles, and Simple trying to convert that fact. Gives up a position with the footsteps here. Olofmeister bravely swings into him. That could cost him the round.
God.
I'm not sure why they've done that. They know exactly where he is, and that's going to be the end of the round. Instead of using the 1 minute on the clock to get away and maybe get towards each other, they've heard him in connector and challenged him.
Well, in theory... Right? Let's paint the theory here. One individual trapped in a choke point with 2 Ts around him. Now, Simple knew where Olof was.
That tight line on Cold. He had full health.
He only had a rough idea where Cold could have been, right? That was a risk. So him making footsteps into connector was kind of like,
the same position, swarmed down towards lower, but he didn't have the backup of Electronic, who seems to be finding all of the kills now. Perfecto firing off bullets from the decon room as well. Na'Vi look like they've done enough here. That's a hat-trick for Electronic here, but they do run into the choke point. Simple close things out. CZ in hand. So same tactic from FaZe, but not really the same effect in the end. Didn't even get a plant out of it.
An armored CZ. They really, they went one better on the raid boss. The P250 wasn't sufficient. They wanted to spend more money on Simple. And he finds himself a double kill to secure the pistol, so no complaints from anybody. We'll get to see Electronic's opener as well, just taking the first onto Brokey and actually finishing off the second as well. My goodness, I didn't know how much Electronic contributed to this one, but it was a whole lot.
Yeah, I sound like a broken record at this point, but in my mind, the most key part of real estate when you are taking that lower bomb site is that window room, and Electronic is...
Now, the R8, really not the ideal weapon for the job here. As you can see, it will be actually perfect, to be honest with you. I don't know what I was talking about. It's the R8 that is the ideal weapon for this task. We've got Valde left in a 2 versus 1. And at this point...
It's a default plant, right?
Yeah, can they not just... Once he gives his position up, they could go for the defuse, but obviously they need to get that information first. As soon as they spot him, he probably nails a shot with the Krieg. So now they know where he is, going for the defuse.
Oh, he's made noise as well. This one's over. Valde wins. JW doesn't even have time.
Yep, it's done.
Well played, Valdemar. Another one.
Oh, if he just didn't make noise on that jump there, Valde would have had to have pushed forward to come for this pick. JW gets the kill, has time to defuse.
As well.
Fnatic have really led a couple of these rounds that looked good. It was almost the miracle Fnatic rounds we talk about. They've almost come through in a bunch of these occasions here, and they're just not able to get across the line. Good teamwork with the flash.
It took the best flashbang ever, but he did get a 2 kills, a couple of kills, but only finds 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure 1 may be enough, because now MBK is going to get super overwhelmed. The Molotov missed, that's a very good observation, because he can stand his ground now. He can keep fighting. A dink into Perfecto's not enough. And Simple in the smoke. What was going on there? He's caught Mantu and Alexi. He could very well find all 3. Valde, he wants to complete the set, and as he procedurally clears, he spanks them. I need to see how he got there.
He hung around mid, right? He didn't go mid to B with everybody. That I'm definitely aware of. But Mantu mustn't have known where he died from, because he didn't call to his B player. They didn't turn around.
I don't know if so Simple was just staring at the smoke.
Oh, so it was Issa who went down here. It was Alexi B. So the 3rd kill comes in. That's Valde. Unreal scenes from Simple. So Digs be fantastic. He's got the perfect crosshair placement to do so many moves just as Magus walks into his screen. That is unfortunate. And now with the incendiary down, does Flusher avert his gaze? Apparently not. It doesn't matter. Magus still nails the kill, removes the rifle, and leaves a 5-7 isolated. And Crims is fighting his way out.
He's digging himself out of this hole. Don't know how he's even done this. He got another one with his 5-7. Now Golden's Deagle's connected. Oh, the Fnatic round. It's happened again. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Just with the pistols, some Kevlar vests, and the saved rifles. But it's all the pistols. It's all Crims. He's upgraded himself to the AK now.
Yeah, 3 kills with that 5-7, but they're up against Glaive. One of the smartest players in Counter-Strike. It's not enough, though. Crims will find in their second round.